Good morning, students. I am Ravindranath from the Department of Mathematics. This is the 14th and last video of the group chapter for the students of second semester BSc EMCS course, Bangalore Central University. In this video, I am going to prove theorem number 3. In previous videos, I proved already two theorems, theorem number 1, theorem number 2. So in this theorem, in this video, I am going to prove theorem number 3. See, theorem number 3, see the cursor please. Prove that intersection of two subgroups is again a subgroup. Once again, prove that intersection of two subgroups is again a group. And one more question they asked. Is union of two subgroups again a subgroup? Is union of two subgroups is again a subgroup? Yes or no? Justify with example. This is theorem number 3. Now let us prove. First step, by data, G is a group. Call it as equation 1. Now consider any two subgroups, say H and K. Here what are H and K? H and K are any two subgroups of G. Call it as equation 2. Second step, we wanted to prove H intersection K is a subgroup. Further, we wanted to know H union K is a subgroup or not. Okay. Once again, second step. Now to prove H intersection K is a subgroup of G. So substep, first step. Since by equation 2, H and K are subsets of G. Since by equation 2, H and K are subgroups, that means H and K are subsets. H and K are subsets of G. See the cursor. H and K are subsets of G. Their intersection, what? Intersection is H intersection K is also a subset of G. So, in this line, we proved H intersection K is a subset of G. Is a subset of G. In theorem 2, I proved, whether you remembered it or not, in theorem 2, what I proved? G is a group, H is a subset of G, is a subgroup if and only if A star B inverse belongs to H. Once again, listen carefully. G is a group, H is a subset of G. If A star B inverse belongs to G, sorry, A star B belongs to H, then H is a subgroup. That is theorem number 2. In this, in equation 3, we proved H intersection H intersection K is a subset of G. If we prove A star B inverse, here simply I have written A B inverse. It's understood that binary operation star is present. A B inverse also belongs to H intersection K. If I prove this result, then H intersection K is a subgroup of G. See once again, A and B belongs to H intersection K. If I prove this result, see the cursor, then H intersection K is a subgroup according to theorem number 2. Now, for all A comma belongs to H intersection K, two elements A and B belongs to H intersection K. Here intersection is there. That means both the elements belongs to H and also both the elements belongs to K, because intersection is there. Okay. Now further see the cursor. Since by equation 2, H and K are subgroups, no, H is a subgroup, then by theorem 2, A star B inverse belongs to H. Once again, H is a subgroup, A comma belongs to H. By theorem 2, A star B inverse, here it is A B inverse belongs to H. Similarly, AB inverse belongs to K. Okay. Now, the element AB inverse belongs to H. The same element AB inverse belongs to K. Then that element is a common element of their intersection. That means AB inverse belongs to H intersection K. So from equation 3, that set is a subset of G, and this condition holds good in that set. That set is what? H intersection K. Hence, H intersection K is a subgroup of G. So this proves the first question, intersection of two subgroups is again a subgroup. Now, the next step, we wanted to verify is H union K is a subgroup of G. We have to verify whether this H union K is a subgroup of G or not by taking particular examples. Now, capital A, step capital A. We know set of real numbers under addition in subgroups, in groups, we have done many problems. In subgroups also we have done many problems. We know the set of, see the cursor, real numbers under addition is a group. Now, set of rational numbers under addition, we proved it is a group. Set of irrational numbers Q dash under addition, we also proved it is a group. So, set of rational numbers under addition is a group, and I denote it as capital H. Set of irrational numbers Q dash under addition is a group, I denote it as K. Since H and K are groups which are subsets of R, so H and K are subgroups of G. So these are the standard result. We have done problems under groups and subgroups. Now, H is a subgroup, K is a subgroup of G. Now take their union, H union K. H union K means set of, see the cursor, rational numbers union irrational numbers. Rational numbers union irrational numbers is nothing but what? Set of real numbers. So set of real numbers under addition, we know it is a group. Hence, H union K is a subgroup of G. So in this example, we proved H union K is a subgroup of G. Let me take one more example. See G, set of integers I have taken. Set of integers under addition, we know it is a group. So we have done this problem. Set of integers under addition is a group. If you want, you can once again cross check closure law, associative law, inverse identity law, and inverse law. Further, let me take two subsets. See, observe carefully. Two subsets H and K. H is nothing but set of elements which are multiples of 2. Once again, H is a set containing the elements multiples of 2. I have done this problem under groups chapter. See, multiples of 2. So in where n belongs to set of integers, that is, in detail the elements are 0 plus or minus 2 plus or minus 4 plus or minus 6. If you want to verify, it will form a group and hence it is a subgroup of G. Again, K, set of elements of multiples of 3. It also forms a group and hence it is a subgroup. Now, H is a subgroup of G, set of integers, see the cursor. K is a subgroup of G, set of integers. Now we wanted to know whether their union is a subgroup or not. What is the union of H, two sets H and K? Set of set of numbers with multiples of 2, set of numbers with multiples of 3, their union is 0. See, take the union 0, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 6, plus or minus 9, and so on. Here, the union of H union K is what? 0, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 6. See that plus or minus 8, plus or minus 9, and so on. Now, it is a subset of I. Now we wanted to prove whether it is a subgroup or not. See the cursor. We wanted to prove it is a subgroup or not. Now I will take two elements. Say simple elements 2 and 3 I will take. 2 and 3 are the elements of H union K. Now take their sum 5. Is 5 belongs to H union K? No. That means closure law fails. Closure law does not hold good. Since closure law does not hold good, further no need to proceed. Further no need to proceed. We can conclude that H union K is not a group and hence it is not a subgroup. So in equation 6, we proved H union K is a subgroup of G by taking this example. In equation 7, we proved H union K is not a group and subgroup by taking this set of integers example. That means equation 6 and 7. In one case, it is a subgroup. H union K is a subgroup. In the other case, H union K is not a subgroup. That means H union K, union of two subgroups, may be a group, may not be a group. So we can conclude that union of two subgroups need not be a subgroup of G. Need not be a subgroup of G. This proves the theorem 3. So this ends this video. So the students, if you have any doubts, you can chat with me in Campus Technology under students chat. Okay. Thank you, students.